Welcome to a new episode of Ain't Got Time to Read, the place where I read a story, give you a breakdown of the plot, and simply save you time. Now, before we continue, here is your spoiler alert. If you have not read the story I'm about to discuss and you do plan to read it, then you may want to avoid this video or watch it at a later date. So that being said, let's dig into the plot of today's story. The story starts with an unnamed man writing down past events that occurred during his service as an officer during World War I. He manages to get a lifeboat and sails aimlessly south until he is washed up on a slimy piece of land. He can see decaying fish and other unrecognisable creatures protruding from the mud. He believes that a deep-sea volcano may have thrown the piece of land up to the surface. After about 3 days, the ground dries out enough for him to walk on. After a further 2 days of walking, he ends up at the top of a mound that overlooks a great canyon. He descends the slope and finds a large white monument created by living creatures. It is covered in hieroglyphs of aquatic life forms such as fish, eels and octopuses. There are also sculptures of human-like creatures with webbed hands and feet, wide and flabby lips and bulging eyes. One of the creatures is portrayed killing a whale, which is only a little bigger than the creature. One of the creatures portrayed on the monolith appears and heads for the monolith. Shrouded in madness and barely remembering his journey back, the man runs back to his boat and vaguely remembers a storm. He later wakes in a San Francisco hospital where he was taken after being taken by a US ship. There are no reports of any new land found in the Pacific, and nobody believes the man's story. He mentions a discussion with an ethnologist about the fish god Dagon, but aborted the conversation. On certain nights, the man has nightmares about the creatures rising up from the sea and killing all of mankind. It is revealed that the letter is in fact a suicide note, and because the drugs are wearing off, the man plans to end his life. The story ends with the man hearing a knock at the door and seeing a hand at the window. Thank you for watching, and if you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you at the next video.